first one, the first key is to cast a vision for preparation. And so the first thing we need to do is we need to know why. Why does preparation matter? Preparation isn't the end goal. Our end goal really is to worship God freely and authentically, and then to engage the congregation to help lead them into worship. All right, so our end goal with this isn't to make our team great practicers for the sake of being great practicing musicians. It's to help them to lead worship better and to engage in worship better. All right, and let's look at a couple scriptures here. 1 Chronicles 15:22, it talks about Kenani being the head Levi, and he was in charge of singing. It was his responsibility because he was skillful at it. And then a little bit later in 1 Chronicles, it talks about all the people that were in charge of music, and it names them. And it says this: all of them were trained and skilled in music for the Lord, and they numbered 288. I love this. Young and old alike, teacher as well as student, cast lots for the duties. Now that's a whole other lesson right there, that young and old alike, teacher as student, as far as bringing up and mentoring people. But the whole idea of trained and skilled is this, is that kind of skill, that kind of training requires preparation. And here's the thing, we can't lead well what we don't know well, all right? And I know all of us as worship leaders probably have had those moments where we get up and we try to teach a new song and we realize we haven't learned it that well, so we're trying to teach the congregation. So, but it's every song. You know, we can't lead well what we don't know well. And if we're called to be on the worship team, we're called to be skilled. And skill requires preparation. And that's really the biblical example set for us. And here's the best part. Here's what I love, that preparation in and of itself is an act of worship. I really believe this. You know, what we do at rehearsal, what I do privately in practice, that can be an act of worship if my attitude is right. All right. Now, the thing is, a lot of times we can put these biblical examples in front of our team members, and they're like, "Oh, that's nice. You know, that's good," and then they'll agree with it. But in reality, they need to know what's in it for me. And that sounds kind of crass, but they really just are looking to know why. Why is this good for them as well? And you want people to be coming at things from a completely selfless manner, but really we all want something out of this, and it's not a selfish thing so much, but we have to realize that there is something in this for us, and we can help our team to understand why preparation matters by telling them what's in it for them. All right, and so we need to cast a vision for preparation, and it's helping answer, and the vision is helping answer this question: why is this worth making the changes? All right, why? You know, what's me practicing for an extra hour a week? Why is that worth it? And what's the payoff? And the payoff to the team is really this: preparation equals confidence, and confidence equals more freedom in worship, and more freedom in worship equals better leadership. And I want to add that actually it's just way more fun when you're prepared. I mean, am I right? When you know, you always have those songs that you know really well, and the team always just has so much fun when they play them. But then you get that new song, and everyone's head's just buried in the music stands, and you know it's just survival playing and everything. So you just want to help your team to understand that the more they practice, the more they're really going to enjoy Sunday mornings. All right, and so our preparation helps create an environment that helps people to worship, and so that's a huge part of what we're doing and why we're doing it. And so the more we prepare, the better the environment that we can create.